Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that we all experience, but often try to hide or forget. Failure. We've all been there, right? That project that flopped, that exam we didn't pass, that business idea that just didn't take off. It stings. It can make you feel like you've hit a brick wall, and sometimes, it makes you want to give up on goal setting altogether. But what if I told you that those failures, those moments of disappointment, are actually your secret weapon for success? What if they are the most valuable data points you have for building a life that is not just successful, but genuinely fulfilling? Today, we're not just going to learn from our mistakes. We're going to dive deep and learn how to use the specific insights from our failures to set smarter, more realistic, and more meaningful goals. So, when we fail, our first instinct is usually to either blame ourselves entirely, I am just not good enough, or to blame external factors, the timing was wrong, the market wasn't ready. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. The real gold is in the why. Instead of just feeling bad, let's become detectives of our own lives. Get out a notebook, open a doc, and let's do a failure post-mortem. Think about a recent goal you didn't achieve. Now, let's ask some tough but crucial questions. First, was the goal itself the problem? Was it genuinely something you wanted? Or was it a goal you thought you should want because of societal pressure, family expectations, or what you see on social media? This is huge. A lot of our failures stem from chasing goals that aren't aligned with our core values. If your heart isn't in it, your motivation will eventually run out of gas. For example, maybe you tried to build a side hustle in an industry you find boring, just because you heard it was profitable. The failure there isn't that you're bad at business. It's that you were trying to force yourself down a path that wasn't yours, the insight. Your next goal needs to be something that genuinely excites you, something that sparks your curiosity. Next, let's look at the process. Did you have a realistic plan? A common reason for failure is underestimating the effort required. We see the highlight reels of others' success, but we don't see the years of grueling, unglamorous work. Be honest with yourself. Did you dedicate enough time? Did you break the big goal down into small, manageable steps? Maybe you set a goal to get fit, but you didn't define what that meant. Did you plan to go to the gym 3 times a week? Did you schedule it in your calendar like a non-negotiable appointment? Often, we fail not because the goal is impossible, but because our strategy was vague. The failure here teaches you the importance of systems. The insight isn't I can't get fit. The insight is I need a detailed, actionable plan to get fit. Your next fitness goal won't be a fuzzy wish. It'll be a structured project with daily and weekly tasks. This transforms a daunting mountain into a series of small, climbable hills. Another critical area to investigate is your resources. Did you have the skills, knowledge, or support you needed to succeed? It's not a weakness to admit you didn't know something. It's a strength. Maybe you tried to launch a website without knowing the first thing about web design or marketing. The failure isn't a sign that your idea was bad. It's a sign that there was a knowledge gap. The incredible insight you gain here is a clear learning roadmap. Now you know exactly what you need to learn. Your next goal might not even be the big original goal. It might be a smaller, enabling goal like take a digital marketing course or learn the basics of WordPress. By failing, you've uncovered the missing puzzle pieces. Now you can go find them, and when you try again, you'll be infinitely more prepared. It's like a video game where you discover you need a specific key to open a door. The failure, in the end, it's a quest to find the key. Let's also talk about mindset. How did you handle setbacks along the way? Did a small stumble cause you to abandon the entire journey? This is where we learn about our own resilience. Perhaps you discovered that you are a perfectionist, and the fear of not doing it perfectly led you to procrastinate until it was too late. That's an amazing piece of self-awareness. The failure just handed you a mirror. Now you can work on that. You can set goals that embrace imperfection, like write a messy first draft or do a 15-minute workout. Even if it's not my best, you learn that consistency beats intensity. The failure teaches you that your mindset is a muscle that needs training just as much as your skills do. The insight is that your next attempt needs to include a strategy for managing your own psychology, for celebrating small wins, and for practicing self-compassion when things don't go according to plan. So, how do we put all this together to set new, failure-proof goals? It's a three-step process. First, redefine. Based on your failure analysis, redefine what you truly want. Is the original goal still the right one? Or does it need to be tweaked to align better with your values and passions? Maybe becoming a manager was the wrong goal, but mentoring junior team members is a goal that truly excites you. It's a subtle shift, but it's the difference between a chore and a calling. This is about making sure your ladder is leaning against the right wall before you start climbing. Second, re-strategize. Use the practical insights you gained about your process and resources. Create a detailed, systematic plan. If time was an issue, build dedicated time blocks into your schedule. If a skill was missing, make learning that skill step one of your new plan. If you lack support, your new goal should include finding a mentor, joining a community, or telling friends and family what you're trying to achieve so they can cheer you on. Your new strategy should directly address the reasons you failed last time. It's not about trying harder, it's about trying smarter. You're building a better vehicle for the journey this time, one designed to handle the specific bumps you now know are on the road. Finally, reset your expectations. This is where we set realistic and fulfilling goals. A fulfilling goal isn't just about the outcome. It's about the growth you experience along the way. Instead of a goal like get 100,000 subscribers in a year, which is largely out of your control, set a goal like publish one high-quality video every week for a year. You have complete control over the action of creating and publishing. The subscriber count is a result. The consistency is the goal. This frames the journey itself as the win. Every video you publish is a success. This shift from outcome-based goals to process-based goals is a complete game changer. It makes you resilient to the inevitable ups and downs because you refocused on what you can control, your effort and your learning. The fulfillment comes from knowing you showed up, you did the work, and you became a better creator, a better professional, a better person in the process. Failure isn't a final judgment on your abilities, it's feedback. It's a compass, pointing you toward a better path. It reveals your blind spots, tests your assumptions, and clarifies what truly matters to you. The most successful and fulfilled people aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who are masters at extracting wisdom from their setbacks. They see failure not as a wall, but as a stepping stone. So, the next time you stumble, don't just brush yourself off and move on. Sit with it, analyze it, honor the lessons it's trying to teach you. Use that powerful information to set a goal that is so well aligned, so well planned, and so intrinsically motivating that success becomes not just possible, but probable. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and exploring this topic. I hope this gives you a new perspective on your own journey. If you found this helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Let me know in the comments about a failure that taught you a valuable lesson. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and be kind to yourself.